I'm Tina.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 female singers who can dance.
So come on and show me how we're good. I think that we could do some good.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most notable famous women who might be known for their voices, but have some pretty impressive moves as well. Which dancing singer is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. Number 20. Doja Cat. This artist found herself drawn to dance from a young age. She even studied Bharatanatyam, a traditional Indian dance. Later on, she began breakdancing and joined a popping troupe. Today, fans get to enjoy Doja Cat's amazing moves as they listen to her catchy songs.
And we can dance all day around it. If you frontin', I'll be bouncing.
Her inspired medleys at award shows are just some examples of her dance skill.
You I got my guy, but I can't help it, I want.
The artist's music has inspired others to get on their feet too. Her song Candy dominated TikTok in a 2019 dance challenge.
I can be your cherry apple pecan on your key lime. Baby, I got everything and so much more than she's got.
And in 2021, Say So was nominated for TikTok Bop of the Year at the iHeartRadio Music Awards, proving the star's reach. Number 19. Missy Elliott.
Beep, beep. Who got the keys to the Jeep?
Well, you just can't make it up when it comes to the dance groove of Missy Elliott, as she's got a cool, free-flowing style that's all her own. In fact, Billboard once gave her a full tribute in 2015, which was unsurprising considering the transformative routine seen in Lose Control, Get Your Freak On, or whatever her latest original production happens to be. When you're a noted producer in your own right and collaborate with the likes of Timbaland and Pharrell, you gotta have the moves to back up your beats. And Missy Misdemeanor Elliott doesn't just know how to move, she knows how to swerve so superb. Number 18. TLC. If you grew up in the 90s, odds are you've tried to replicate the iconic steps from TLC's music videos. Whether it's Creep's static-like moves, the chorus from No Scrubs, or the classic waterfalls, there's no shortage of options.
Clear blue and unconditional. Skies have dried the tears from my eyes, no more lonely cry.
The trio was groundbreaking in their combination of hip-hop and R&B with pop music. So it's no wonder they're considered one of the greatest girl groups of all time. In fact, TLC tore the house down for their 20th anniversary at the 2013 AMAs, honoring late member Lisa Lopez in the process. Of course, they still had the moves, and proved Beyonce's claim that they influenced just about every female group that's out there right. Number 17. Normani. Normani once told the New York Times that the first thing she ever felt passionate about was dance. And whether it's competing on Dancing with the Stars or releasing music videos with outstanding choreography, that love shines through in everything she does. She also shares her platform with other dancers and isn't afraid to get involved in the creative process. Of course, before going solo, Normani was 1/5 of Fifth Harmony. During that time, she met choreographer Sean Bankhead, with whom she continues to collaborate to this day. And though she's already produced some amazing dance-centric performances, we're positive the best is yet to come. Number 16. Pink. Whenever Pink gets on stage, you know that you're about to witness something epic. That's partly because she trained as a competitive gymnast when she was a kid. She cleverly uses her physical prowess and creativity to produce countless jaw-dropping performances. In fact, we imagine that audiences have come to expect her signature aerial choreography. Nevertheless, she always finds new ways to leave us in awe. The music video for Try is a stunning example of how she combines contemporary dance with gravity-defying acrobatics.
Just because it burns doesn't mean you're gonna die. You gotta get up and try.
Her videos for What About Us and Walk Me Home are pretty impressive too. Needless to say, Pink has a wonderfully unique way of expressing herself through movement.
So say you'll stay with me tonight, 'cause there is so much wrong going on outside.
Number 15. Selena. Unlike many of the artists on our list, Selena Quintanilla Perez didn't have any formal training. Rather, the Mexican-American superstar took it upon herself to watch other dancers and learn from them. She even reportedly watched Soul Train as part of her research. Well, whatever she did worked. Selena became almost as famous for her moves as she was for her voice. Watching her perform, it's easy to understand why. She'd let the music sway her, often improvising her choreography in the moment. There was something about her free-spirited vibes that her fans adored and remember fondly to this day. Number 14. Maya. Maya began dancing when she was just 2 years old and took ballet, jazz, and tap classes throughout her youth. After breaking into the music industry, dance remained at the forefront of many of her numbers, including Lady Marmalade, Damage, and Case of the X. She also appeared in the Oscar-winning movie musical Chicago, and was on the 9th season of Dancing with the Stars.
And when the sun was away, the sun was set so hot that through eyes and stigmatized these standards fell apart.
Maya's performances epitomize why so many Naughty's kids spent their afternoons watching music videos. Her choreography is fun and fierce, and never fails to give us a warm hit of nostalgia. Number 13. Tina Turner. With a career spanning several decades, the queen of rock and roll has certainly rocked every stage on which she's appeared. She's in a league of her own, with an immaculate presence that leaves her fans exhilarated and wanting more. Her energy, stamina, and killer dance moves always grab our attention. Who among us wouldn't want to get up on stage and groove to Proud Mary, Nutbush City Limits, or River Deep Mountain High alongside her? Much of this list probably wouldn't even exist if the great Tina Turner hadn't paved the way. You might even say she's simply the best. Number 12. Tinashe. When Tinashe danced her way onto the scene, her moves had us just as entranced as her voice. She makes even the most complex choreography seem effortless and looks cool doing it. You can always tell that she's dancing from the heart. Tinashe started taking dance classes when she was just 4 years old, and they certainly paid off.
And then we go up. I don't need no problems with nobody.
In addition to her music career, she's also flexed her skills on Dancing with the Stars and as Mimi Marquez in Rent Live. Simply put, this star's stage routines and music videos are a must-see for anyone who loves a well-choreographed number. Number 11. Nicole Scherzinger. You probably know her as the frontwoman of the burlesque pop group The Pussycat Dolls.
I'm a sexy mama, just how to get what I wanna do is spring this on ya.
But did you know that Nicole Scherzinger was performing way ahead of her Don't Ya and Buttons days? Indeed, she could be found treading the boards as a teen long before she started strutting toward the camera. And after leaving the failed girl group Eden's Crush, she auditioned for choreographer Robin Anton. The rest, as they say, is history. Led by Scherzinger, the dolls soon became a symbol of female empowerment. Sure, their moves were considered highly sexualized, but they also showed people how to feel confident and powerful in their own skin.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me?
Number 10. Madonna. With a resume dating back to the 80s, it's only natural that some of Madonna's early dance routines seem, well, dated by today's standards. But she's long influenced how we move as a collective society. One word: Vogue. For the landmark video, Madonna took a little-known concept and brought it to the world through her own iconic production. She may not have the moves of a Shakira, but Madonna's routines have always played an integral role in pop culture dialogue, celebrating dancing itself while challenging how we think about the art as a whole. Number 9. Aaliyah. During her short time in the limelight, Aaliyah revolutionized the commercial dance world with her unique approach. Drawing on her performing arts background and utilizing her natural flair, she was always undeniably herself. No one could quite match her signature style. She moved with grace and elegance while hitting every motion with power and intent. Her music videos broke ground too, and earned her critical acclaim. She was such a leading light that many artists still credit her as inspiration to this day. Aaliyah was taken way before her time, but she leaves a huge legacy behind. Number 8. Lady Gaga. With a performance background in both theater and NYU's Tisch School of the Arts, this gal was groomed to kill it on stage. Even so, Lady Gaga's concert moves aren't always technical and calculating, as she's been known to wing it and lose herself in freestyle routines. With all the bravado that comes along with the Gaga persona, she's perfectly capable of not just producing club bangers, but seriously operating on a high level alongside those who dance only for a living. Applause? Born This Way? Edge of Glory? Gaga's got that rhythm. Number 7. Ciara. In the world of dance, Ciara is a powerhouse, and many of her music videos put her exceptional talents front and center. Starting out as a cheerleader, the star further developed her performance skills in the short-lived girl group Hearsay before going solo. She has continued to set new ground, empowering herself and others ever since. It's the blurring of stereotypically masculine and feminine energies in her movement that makes her dances especially compelling. From Goodies and 1-2 Step to Ride and Like a Boy, Ciara continuously finds new ways to level up. We can't wait to see what's next.
All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy.
Number 6. Paula Abdul. Once a beloved pop star and always a fan-favorite American Idol judge, Paula Abdul developed her skills first as a Laker girl and later as the crew's head choreographer. Inspired by Singin' in the Rain, she displayed some of that old-school tradition in her early routines. And it was the Jackson family that actually took note of her choreography skills and hooked her up with Janet. Of course, Paula was destined to become a star herself, and she's played an instrumental role in modern choreography. Number 5. Shakira. Before there was YouTube, there was MTV's Total Request Live. and dance enthusiasts made sure to record the endless stream of Shakira music videos. Already a major Colombian star when she crossed over to the US, Shakira showed the world that Latin America is a region rich with culture and distinct styles differing from country to country. Blessed with an alluring yet sweet presence, Shakira's dance techniques are fierce to the core, as she may contort her body with impressive flexibility. And you know what they say, her hips just don't lie.
My hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel it's right. The attraction, the tension, baby, like this is perfection.
Number 4. Jennifer Lopez. Unless you're a true aficionado of pop culture, you may not have known that J-Lo was a fly girl on the 90s comedy series In Living Color. Then just a girl from the Bronx, Jenny from the block, was blissfully unaware that she'd land a film role portraying the late Selena just a few years later. Today, we know Jennifer Lopez, the icon. And while her obvious talent took her to cinema, her entire persona changed once she became a legit pop star and ushered in a new era of dance music. J-Lo works. She works it hard, and after numerous studio albums and iconic music videos, she's one of the defining female figures of 21st century R&B dance. Number 3. Britney Spears. While she may not have the same dancer to pop star pedigree as J-Lo, the princess of pop did beat her to the punch career-wise, dropping her debut album 5 months before Lopez's first album release. Given the demographic of Britney Spears fans and the singer's obvious sex appeal, her landmark MTV performances were destined to go viral before viral was a thing. Whether it was the pre-YouTube video for Toxic, or even some of her most recent productions, Britney's choreography has routinely influenced the American youth. And with the rise of social media and accessibility to music videos, her legacy only continues to grow. Number 2. Beyonce. Yet another musical icon that emerged in the late 90s, this influential artist first turned heads as a member of Destiny's Child. Let's be clear, Beyonce made her mark years before she ventured off on her own. However, it was in the 2000s when she truly elevated from star to pop culture icon, largely due to her dynamic live performances and certainly through the meticulously choreographed music videos such as Single Ladies and Love on Top. While sex appeal is part of the allure, Beyonce trumps all when it comes to mixing individuality, creativity, and style in modern dance. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Janet Jackson. The icon, the legend, the woman who inspired a rhythm nation. In a time when her brother Michael was the most recognized face in the world, Janet went ahead and established herself as one of the most influential artists of the 80s. From 1989's Rhythm Nation to the influential follow-up titled Janet from 1993, each production was highly anticipated not just for the music, but for how Janet expressed herself on stage. Like MJ, she broke barriers and elevated the craft with both MTV and World Tour stages as her platforms. Her legacy is unmatched by any other female artist, and her music will continue to grace the ears of dancers around the world for years to come. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.